Imagine a world where you can buy anything from a cup of coffee to a dream vacation without ever touching your wallet or trusting a bank. A currency so secure it exists in every computer on Earth. Yet nowhere physically sounds like science fiction, right? But it's very real, and it's called cryptocurrency, before you shrug it off as just another internet fad. Let me promise you this: by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how crypto works, why people are calling it the future of money, and what hidden pitfalls could send this whole system crashing down. Stick around till the end to find out the single biggest threat to cryptocurrency. You probably haven't heard about cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even joke coins like Dogecoin have dominated headlines. But in order to truly grasp their impact, we need to trace the story of money itself. How we went from trading horses for cats, Milos of the world, to trusting intangible digital tokens for every transaction. This journey has twists and turns, and yes, a few shocking truths that might make you question everything you thought you knew about money. Ready to dive in ancient times. If you wanted a horse, you'd offer something. You owned a cat, for example, hoping the other person actually wanted a cat. This was messy, exchanges collapsed. If the other side had no use for your trade item, enter gold and silver coins, tangible, universally valued in England. Pounds literally referred to a pound of silver. Everyone agreed on its worth as trust in governments and banks grew. People realized they didn't need lumps of metal paper. Money would do because the government promised it had value. That promise of value is what makes currency tick. We replace paper bills with credit cards and online transactions, entries on a bank spreadsheet. Quick, yes, but also reliant on big institutions controlling your money. Now we stand at the edge of stage 5, pure digital assets, self-regulating communities, and near-instant global transactions. That's crypto in a nutshell. A cryptocurrency is entirely virtual, no physical coins or notes. Think of it as a massive public spreadsheet called a ledger recording every transaction ever made. So if you buy coffee with Bitcoin, that purchase gets added to a global ledger accessible by everyone using Bitcoin. But here's the twist. Unlike a traditional bank ledger, this digital spreadsheet is decentralized. It exists in thousands, even millions of copies around the world. Decentralization, no middlemen, no single authority that can freeze your account. Your money travels directly from you to whoever you're paying. Cross-border payments can be near instant. No waiting for 3 business days, no foreign exchange frustrations, no hidden wire fees. Yes, some cryptos boast extremely low fees. But keep an eye on gas fees for popular networks like Ethereum. Those can skyrocket when the network's busy, but with every bright side there's a dark side. Don't worry, we'll get there soon. Heard of Bitcoin mining? That's when people lend their computer power to validate transactions on the network's ledger. In return, they're rewarded with newly minted crypto. But here's where it gets wild. Each miner holds a copy of that giant spreadsheet. When you spend coins, all those copies check and confirm if you have enough balance. If 99.9% of them agree the transaction is approved, try to cheat the system by hacking a single ledger. The network sees it conflicts with all the others. Poof, rejected. A blockchain is simply the technology organizing all these transactions into sequential blocks. Each block has a unique fingerprint called a hash, and also contains the hash of the previous block. If any data changes in a block, its hash changes, then the next block's reference becomes invalid to fully cover your tracks. You'd have to redo every subsequent block on every copy of the chain. Worldwide, essentially impossible. People buy crypto hoping it'll skyrocket, but prices can plunge just as quickly. One day you're bragging about your coin going to the moon. The next, Elon Musk tweets something negative, and your portfolio takes a nosedive. It's a highly speculative game. Think of it less like a guaranteed road to riches and more like a gamble with potential big rewards and big risks. Crypto prices hinge on news and social media, hype blink, and the market can shift dramatically, sparking fears of a crypto bubble. Mining demands enormous computing power. That means huge electricity consumption. Critics argue it's inefficient. Supporters say we can move to renewables or more efficient algorithms. Some argue crypto enables crime because it's unregulated, but actually it's more traceable than cash. Each transaction is recorded permanently on the blockchain, which can be far from ideal for criminals who prefer anonymity. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, have exploded. People pay millions for digital ownership of art, memes, even tweets. It's all about having a verifiable original, though everyone else can still screenshot or copy the item. It's like owning the certificate of authenticity for a digital Mona Lisa, while 1 million people print out copies for free. Could it be the future of digital collectibles, or just a fad? Microsoft, Tesla, and even Burger King have flirted with accepting Bitcoin, then changed their minds? Some countries are exploring official digital currencies. El Salvador, for instance, adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. Will more follow? So here's the real question: what if governments worldwide decide to clamp down on crypto simultaneously? After all, it bypasses their control over money supply, taxes, and interest rates. Could unified regulation or bans strangle cryptocurrency's future, or would the global network of miners find a way to survive? I've uncovered fascinating clues from recent legislation and insider whispers. You'll want to hear this. So stick around, because it might make you question whether crypto can truly stand the test of time, or if it's just a ticking time bomb. Cryptocurrencies thrive on trust, not in a single authority, but in a network and in code. The next few years will reveal whether crypto becomes the global norm or stays a niche curiosity. We've journeyed through ancient bartering to digital art, sales, explored ledger technology, even confronted the shadows lurking behind crypto's meteoric rise. So do you think cryptocurrencies will revolutionize money, or is it all just hype waiting to implode? I'll share more on that impending government clampdown in my next deep dive video, where I reveal insider information and break down the most likely outcomes. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it, because knowing what's really coming would save your investments. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, your greatest asset is knowledge.